Hey all my lifestyle players, welcome back to Phillslifestyle. If this is your first time to the channel and you're not a lifestyle player yet, stay tuned, keep watching, and if you like the video, become a lifestyle player. It's for the players. Today we are doing our top 5, let's say our top 5 best anime to watch for 2019. We'll be mentioning what we got so far in 2019, plus new sequels and new additions to the anime world. Yeah, so before we jump in, you could drop in the comments, let me know what your top 5 best animes so far of 2019 are. And also, if you got Twitter, follow my Twitter, send me some pictures of your favorite anime characters. Or if you haven't got Twitter, just let me know in the comments below who are your favorite anime characters. Let's jump into this list for 2019. Let's start this countdown with some fire, people, and that fire is Fire Force. Basically, Fire Force is an anime where you got an unknown source turning people into flames called infernals. Well, they're not killing the humans with these flames. They're becoming destructive when they turn into these flames and destroying everything in their path. But when you got evil, you always got good knocking on the door. When good comes along, without too many spoilers, and plus I haven't really got that much spoilers to give you though. To be honest, I've just kind of started Fire Force, so the spoilers are not that huge. Basically, the good comes and fights fire with fire. That's what I'll say. Moving on to the next one. Instead of talking about fire fighting fire, we have Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone. Basically, instead of humanity getting taken over by fire, a brink of light turns everyone into stone. Wow. Everyone just turns into stone. Not 1 year, not 2 years, 1,000 years. Wow. But they're not dead when they turn to stone. They are not dead when they turn to stone. So what happened? Well, I don't like to spoil things, as you know, but there's got to be a story, a plot, a summary. Basically, we all got it. Willpower. Some were set free from stone. Willpower can bring you a long way, people. Watch Naruto if you haven't seen it yet. But anyway, willpower raised a few people out of the stone. Without going into too much detail, he figures out with science how to free more people. He just might free the wrong person, who knows. But yeah, I don't want to go too much into it. I'm not gonna lie, Dr. Stone has been a huge recommendation for me on my Insta, on my Twitter. A few of you have been saying check out Dr. Stone, so I have been. I'm not too deep into that. So Fire Force and Dr. Stone, I'm not that far, I'm not that deep into it. But we're coming on to a next new anime. What's right down my street? Fantasy, a bit of fan service. You know what I like. Yes, a bit of fan service. I said it. This title is a bit of a mouthful. So bear with me. Do you love your mum and her 2-hit multi-attacks? What a mouthful. Well, who wouldn't love an OP mum with a bit of fan service? I'm sure a lot of people are probably calling her a MILF by now. But anyway, let's not go into that. Bit of fantasy, bit of weapons here and there. Do you love your mum and her 2-hit multi-attacks? Of course I do. Of course I do. Talk about fan service. This makes us move on to our next one. I always talk about this. I'm sure you lot can finish off the title for me. Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? Season 2. Season 2 is finally among us. I've been waiting so long to see Hester and Belle. It's been a minute, I cannot lie, people. It's been a minute. But they finally returned. Belle and Hester, they have returned with a new batch of enemies, new adventures where the stakes are so much higher than before. And we cannot forget the fan service. It is back. Hester is really jealous this time. Really jealous. There's a new bunch of waifus crossing her path. But she doesn't understand she's a goddess. She doesn't understand. I could go on forever about this anime. I love Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. It's just a brilliant anime. I just love the whole RPG style of it. and everything. Talk about RPG, the rise of the shield hero. It's just as good without the fan service. When I say fan service, it's just a bit of eye candy. You know what I'm saying? You might see a little slip here and there. Moving on to the next one. Yes, the rise of a shield hero. Such a brilliant story. Brilliant story. This title kind of says it itself, the rise of a shield hero. The mechanics of this anime is on the same levels of computer games. Like when they come to role playing and that, like just the leveling up, the equipping, the experience point when you're fighting enemies, it's all on point. Just as good as Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. I said it, just as good. I love the whole system of that anime. This is technically number 6, even though I said 5. But this one, you know I can't miss it out. You probably guessed it, people. You probably have guessed it. But I've only spoken about it once on the channel. Just once. If you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. Please go and check it out. Please, check out that video. Remember, drop in the comments your top animes of 2019. And let's get this video to at least 20 likes, people. Click that like button, smash it to bits. If you're a part of the Lifestyle Players team, I know you already smashed that like button. I know. We are the players. Demon Slayer is my last pick of this video. But I'll give you a quick brief of Demon Slayer. Tanjiro is the main character of Demon Slayer, alongside his sister, Nezuko. He's a Demon Slayer who takes on monstrous creatures, which are called demons in this anime. But how did he become a Demon Slayer? How did he get onto this path? It was for his sister. His sister got turned into a demon. And what does a loving brother do? He wants to bring his sister back to humanity. It's only right. It's only right. I have got a few bonuses to throw out there, people. To be honest, I've got Vinland Saga. That's on my list. I haven't started it yet. The Promised Neverland. I can't wait for more. One Punch Man Season 2. I cannot forget Mob Psycho Season 2 also. But yeah, that was my top best animes to watch for 2019. I hope you lot enjoyed the list. Don't disagree with the list. I hope you lot really enjoyed it. I've all got a similar list to me. Remember to leave it in the comments. Also, let's start talking to each other, my Lifestyle Players. So I love talking to you lot in the comments. I always get back to you lot. Also add me on Twitter. You could show me your favourite anime characters. Yeah, right now my 2 favourite female characters is Nezuko and Raftalia. I'm not going to say where they're from. If you know, you know. Thank you for watching today. Remember to like the button. If you enjoyed the video, become a Lifestyle Player and click that red button what says subscribe. My Lifestyle Players, you know this is for the players. Keep on gaming on. Keep on loving.